Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Here we go. Are we coming in? We coming in? Is there anybody in here? Okay, let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Though wise men at their no dark is right. Go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray.
We see the hype outside, right from the house. Took it straight from outside, straight to the couch.
Cleveland!
Edit shit out. You letting the scouts outside. We running this couch. Ain't no control in the game. They never leave.
You know what it is?
I got tats over my veins, cause that what I bleed. She drink a lot of the bourbon, like she from the street. We got control of the flows in her. We heard that your wave went dry. We flood in the drought. Heard that your hood outside. We added some routes. We having the goods outside. Move it in and out. You letting the scouts outside. We running the scouts.
Let's go. Let's go, Cavs.
Nigga, the cops outside. Lock up the house. We keep the team on high. Some gold in their mouth. Nigga, the Porsche outside. With at the top. She one of my most outside. Bringing the shots. Tell these phony bitches beat it. With that Photoshop and body Adobe. Helmet. She in there making panini. She know I got all the bread. She know me. Got it. I'm a hustle. I've been busy. It's been a minute since my niggas did it. Howdy. Cleveland boy, he make them pay. Yes, that Cleveland boy, he done made a way. Hey. Headed for someone to go. Anywhere cinema. These niggas don't know.
You are now tuned in to NBA basketball on Wacky Wisdom Sports. Yeah, motherfucker. What's up, Polly? Yeah, I do want to see what's going on there with this. What are we talking about now? We got here NBA on Fox, dude. The old NBA on Fox. Here we go. It hits every time, bro. It hits every time. It's crazy how this was the pregame music for like 20 years. And it still just nails, dude. It still just hits. Oh. Fucking hard, dude. What? Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo and his Bucks are coming to Cleveland, but wait, Giannis is gonna be a no-go tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo, oh, he's not gonna play. He's a Greek Nigerian basketball player. He's from Niger. Hell yeah, dude. No, he's out tonight though, for real. Yes, he is. He's gonna be out. He bruised his cunt. Giannis, they're saying he bruised his cunt. So the Cavs are actually the favorite now, huh? I seen that, dude. The Cavs had a plus 150 money line. Now the Cavs minus 120 bucks even. I was going to say, man, they're hating, dude, but they have Damian Lillard still. So, yeah, this opened as the Bucks 3.5 favorites, which isn't that crazy. That's respectful for the Cavs. But we're only favored by 1.5 and Giannis is out? That's what it switched to? You forget that they have Dame now, though. Dame can drop 50. Without Giannis out there hogging the ball, dude, Dame could drop. So he could be a problem tonight. I hear some encouraging things about Darius Garland, the Cavs point guard. Let's see what young Whoopi Goldberg. He does look like Whoopi Goldberg, man. But what's up, Luke? How you doing tonight? How you doing, Polly? I'll take a look at that link in a second here. If I forget, remind me. Don't let me forget. Well, they don't have Giannis, though, man. They don't have Giannis. So we're the favorites tonight after that. But yeah, Darius Garland. He is he's been cleared to play again. Hell yeah. Let's go. He's cleared. Ooh. He had a wire removed from his jaw. He's only missed 13 games so far. We'll listen to some Suicide Boys. This is good. Oh, I gotta turn the actual game on, bro. I'm tweaking. This is some scary music. This is the kind of shit you listen to before you snort Molly and beat up homeless people under a bridge. I remember my dude, my homie Gary, he passed away couple years ago, but we used to listen to the Suicide Boys, and we'd get to a point where like, dude, we gotta stop listening to them, man, because we've been doing some crazy bad shit when we're drunk. Like we've been doing, we would get to a point back in college, like, dude, it's been the last 4 weekends we've done some insane shit, like insane drugs, sketchy drugs, like bad shit, dude. It's because we're listening to the Suicide Boys. We were the kind of people who, like, Saturday night, we'd go out and fucking rage, destroy, tear shit up, get drugs, all sorts of shit. Steal drinks, harass people. It was fun. But then, like, Sunday morning, we'd be kind of, like, repent. Like, we'd be sitting around talking about, like, how we need to improve our lives and all this shit. We'd be talking about, like, the Bible and God. And the night before, we had just committed much sin. Yeah, I don't know, Polly. What's up, Daquan? You're rooting for the Bucks tonight? I'm a Cavs fan, so I cannot agree with you. I cannot agree with you there. I'm sorry. That sounds like some kinky shit, Polly. People getting their mouths wired shut for like some sexy stuff. Like, I don't know. That seems a little. Do people really do that? Do people get their jaws wired shut on purpose so they can't talk? That would be kind of fun, dude. You just do whatever you want, and then when someone calls you out on it, you're like, yeah, what would I do? How would I do my streams if my mouth was wired shut? I'll just be sitting here the whole time like... Did you get that one? I was saying he shoot the ball and then he made it. He shoot the ball, then he missed it. Yeah, I don't know. I think was Porzingis the one that kind of elbowed him or some shit. With basketball, I'm just now getting into like basketball heavier and heavier, so I kind of missed some shit. Not that I haven't been following it. Like I've been following NBA a little bit. Just with NFL still going on. I mean, we're down to the final 8 teams, so with every team that gets eliminated in the NFL, I pay more attention to the NBA. So I can't remember if it was Kristaps Porzingis that hurt Garland. I'm not sure. What's up, Ron? How's it going? What's up? Oh, dude, it's the Ken Ganley Kia chick. Oh, she's not showing any cleavage in the new commercial. That's no fun. Come on, we want to see them cougar titties. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I mean, y'all don't have Giannis, though. So we don't even know. I guess if the Bucks win without Giannis, man, that's I guess they are the better team at that point. Oh, it was Porzingis. I'm sure it was an accident. Oh no, Porzingis is kind of like, he did have that sexual assault thing, but it sounded like it was bullshit. Like if a guy gets in trouble for sexual assault, he didn't really get in trouble. He just got Me Too'd. I feel like when they actually do something, when they actually do the sexual assault, somehow they figure it out. I don't know. And then when it's totally fake, like they just, they just dismiss it instantly. They're just like, nah, he didn't do nothing. This is some fake bullshit. Homemade bacon burger. You get cheese on that bacon burger, dude? I don't really eat burgers unless they have cheese on them. That's just how I roll. I'm a cheeseburger kind of guy. But I guess just a good, normal bacon burger, just some thick bacon on that shit, dude. Yeah, I'd say they'd be able to win without the Greek Freak. I agree with you. I mean, the odds didn't do anything crazy. It went from Bucks favored by 3.5 to Cavs favored by 1.5. So it only had, a 4-point swing in the spread. That's not too crazy. It's not like it went from Bucks by 3 to Cavs by 5. I think in years past it would be a little bit different, but now that they have Dollar Dame, dude, that shit, dude, you never know. Obviously, this isn't true for every single night, but there is a scenario where the Bucks potentially score even more points with Giannis out, just because you get Lillard going at you know what I'm saying? Like, you get him really going, get him dropping 50. Now, most nights, obviously you want Giannis out there. I'm not trying to say they're better without Giannis. That's insane. But what I'm saying is you will get, like, if Giannis just stopped playing, you would get a night or two where your offense is really popping because of Damian. Man, no Evan Mobley for the Cavs, though. Damn. So that's even. We're missing Mobley and Garland, and they're missing Giannis. That's even. I'd say that's even. Yeah, that's definitely even. Now, I know, like, hypothetically, if you were going to do a trade, Giannis has more trade value than both Garland and Mobley combined. But when you think about, like, the actual on-court impact of one superstar versus 2 stars, I mean, you're taking out 2 stars right out of there. But yeah, they got Middleton and Portis too. That's the thing, they got enough guys where, hey, Giannis can't play. Let Lillard step in to be the main dude, and they got just enough. I would say, like, the year the Bucks won the championship, that year I'd be pretty scared. Even if without Giannis, they were pretty tough. Middleton is not scoring as much as he used to, but I don't think he's dropped off. I don't think it's purely the acquisition of Lillard and the amount of shots that a guy like Lillard commands. He commands a lot of shots. That's a shot taker. You get that guy to score. And with those guys, you understand you're going to get a lot of missed shots too. I mean, if you shoot 40% from 3, that's considered good. Well, out of 10 shot, that's 4 makes and 6 misses. So you're missing shots too. Yeah, 40%'s like elite. And hell, you're still missing 6 shots out of 10 at that clip. I mean, losing Drew Holiday isn't great for their defense. That was kind of a hit on the D, but the offense, I mean, really improves things. Yeah, Connaughton, Campaign. I like Campaign too. He's good. And don't forget about Brook Lopez. He can shoot a little bit too. Doesn't he tend to get going against the Cavs in his career? I feel like he's one of those guys, whenever I see him face my team, he shits on us. Malik Beasley, he's doing good for them too. 11 points a game. Jay Crowder, they're getting him in. He's kind of hurt. I don't think he's playing. They're definitely different teams though. Like, I don't know who between the Cavs and the Bucks. If you take away their best player, who's better after that? So it'd be like Lillard, Middleton, Lopez, and Portis versus what? Garland. I don't know. The Cavs might have them there. It's going to be pretty close. I think the Cavs have probably a little bit deeper of a team. But the Cavs are also one of the deepest teams. Kind of. Garland, LeVert, Mobley, Allen, Struss, Okoro, Nang, and Merrill doing good too this year. But as far as these, so Garland, LeVert, Mobley, Allen, and Struss versus Lillard, Middleton, Lopez, Portis, and Beasley. Yeah, they still got Lillard, and Middleton would still get them a lot of points. The Cavs would have Garland and LeVert to get points outside of Mitchell. Sacramento Kings. Are you saying the Kings are the deepest team? I don't know how, like, by deep, I mean, like, how many very good players they have. Like Mitchell, Garland, LeVert, Mobley, Allen, and Struss. Shit. That's a gang right there. You look at the Bucks and it's like Giannis, Lillard, Middleton, Lopez, Portis, and I guess Beasley, yeah. Hard to say. Well, we get to find out tonight. The Cavs aren't missing their best player, but they're missing 2 guys that pretty much adds it up to a superstar. Like Garland and Mobley, those 2 guys, that adds up to a superstar. If you're missing both of them. Cavs jumping out to an early lead here. Ooh, Dollar Dame looking off. There you go, Jared Allen. My feed for the game is a little bit behind the scoreboard, so I'll be a little bit behind. That's okay. Damn, Bucks trying to heave up some threes early on here. You really can't name a player on the T-Wolves, Paulie? They got Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, and Anthony Edwards. And outside of that, I don't think I can name a player either, so I get your point. I don't know why the Timberwolves it doesn't really make sense that they're so good. Speaking of deepness, they are not deep. Outside of those top three guys, like, I guess they have some dudes that are playing pretty well, but I mean, we might as well pull it up, huh? Let's see if this website wants to behave tonight. Damn, they're 28-11. 17 games above 500. I mean, they're starting to stack it up to the point where, like, they're guaranteed to at least get in the play-in. They might already have that locked in, but they do have the fourth best SRS, so this is not just like a lucky team. They are playing like a top team. Mainly it's mainly their defense. Their offensive rating is 20th in the NBA, not great. But their defense, they have the best defense. Yeah. Not only in points, raw points per game allowed, but also when you factor in efficiency. It's still number one. Their over-under was only 44 wins. So they're projected to go, what, 44 and 38 or something like that? Does that add up to 82? Yes. So they're only they're like 16 games away from beating out their projected over-under for the year. Not too shabby. They have like 3 starting centers. Oh, fuck me. I mean, these top 2 guys, Edwards is really starting to show that he's like could be a superstar. Karl Anthony Towns, I'd say he's already a superstar, just all the different things he could do. You'd maybe like a little bit more. He's only averaging half a blocked shot. Anthony Edwards is averaging more block shots than him. Cat's a big man. Yeah, defense is kind of his struggle. But then you have Gobert, who's a super good rim defender, so kind of works out. I guess having Gobert on their team, it kind of does make sense. Because that's the problem with Karl Anthony Towns. He's a big man, but his defense isn't like a normal big man. It's not as good. So bring in Gobert, who's a defensive specialist. It's one of the reasons he is it. Without his defense, he wouldn't be considered a star player. But he's considered a star because he's got great D. Serving up good D and getting them rebounds, 12 rebounds per game. So you can let Cat go ahead and just be that offensive weapon that he wants to be and relax a little bit and not have to stress on D. He should be stressing on D, and obviously he is playing. He must be playing better defense. If they have the number 1 defense in the league, like your second best player has to be playing good D. I need to stop saying the phrase good D. No homo. Actually, it's 2024. Full homo. So this Naz Reid guy, he doesn't start. He's another center. Their 4th best player is like another center, though. They already have 2 centers. I don't know what you mean by that, Luke. In reference to what? Sample size? I mean, they've played all their games. They haven't been hurt, so they have a good sample size, if that's what you're asking. They've proven it. It's not like Edwards and Towns were just hot for a few games. Oh yeah, they have Shake Milton. It does sound pretty good. Like, oh, I'll have the Shake Milton. Sounds like you'd order it from like an ice cream place. But yeah, Mike Conley is still sticking around. That's a good it's not a bad option to have on your team, I suppose. Is he even like really doing a lot of facilitating for them? What is his purpose? Yeah, he's getting 6.4 assists per game, so he's kind of the conductor of the offense. Okay, you got a good conductor of your offense. You got two big dudes that can score some points and play great defense. You got a superstar big man. And Anthony Edwards appears that he's a superstar shooting guard. McDaniels, Anderson, and Walker, Alexander Walker, and Shake Milton. It's not a terrible bench group. It's okay. It's NBA worthy. I wouldn't call it horrible or trash. In fact, that could be the Pistons starting lineup right here. They could probably beat the Pistons. Shit. Yeah, the Pistons are basically a bench team. They're basically just somebody's bench. Now, can you name anyone on the Pistons other than Cade Cunningham? Hell, I think some people don't even know who the fuck he is. They're 4-36. Imagine having only 4 wins and 36 losses. Like that's pretty much no wins. If you have only 4 times that you have been victorious and 36 times when you lost, that 4 might as well be a fucking 0, dude. That's probably what it feels like to be on their team. Like you haven't won a game at all. Somehow they're actually not the worst team according to SRS, though. Is it the Spurs with Wemby? This shit ain't going to work out. He'll be fun, and he'll create some highlights, and he'll have some good games. He ain't going to win nothing. Unless they get another superstar, and he can be the second guy. Wemby, to me, is more like a Kevin Love type of character. Who shines, he'll shine for a bad team and ultimately be a third option on a super team. 15-2. Since the last time out, Donovan Mitchell has scored many points. He is up to 9 points very quickly here. And here he goes. He gets the steal. Here comes Mitchell. The pass, the wide open Okoro. He slams the hammer down. Isaac Okoro in transition. Okoro does do some things offensively. Like we already know of a few things. Now we're hoping for more from Isaac Okoro. We're starting to see a little bit more in terms of him. Oh shit, there's Mitchell with another 3. The Spider. Spider-Man. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, someone on the Cavs. The dude who Isaac Okoro, yeah. He's kind of like the junkyard dog of the team. It's 20-2. We're shitting on him. I don't really like Lillard. Remember, I went off ranting about how he's a bitch. I never disliked him until he pulled that shit. Saying like, oh, if you trade me to a certain team, like I'm going to have issues and not play. Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, it's a business. And you, Mr. Lillard, You're lucky to be where you're at, bro. Like what? You're gonna be all moody and pouty because you don't get on the team you want. Like it doesn't matter. When it comes down to it, you're gonna be on one of the top 30 teams in the entire world, getting paid upper echelon money compared to what the rest of the world is making. You're in the 1%. You're a 1%er, bro. And you're out here saying like, oh, there's going to be problems if I don't. He said if I don't go to anybody except Miami and someone else. I didn't even think the Bucks were on that fucking list. Like, if you're going to have that shit, there should be a list of like, you should just list all 30 teams and say I'd be blessed to play for any of these teams. Like, it shouldn't be this. I mean, I get that he wants to win a championship, but he's worried about himself and his legacy. Just play your game, make your money, dude. I don't understand. It's not that big of a deal if they don't talk about you on ESPN. Be like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving doesn't. Well, he kind of did, though. Maybe Kyrie doesn't care as much as he used to when he was younger, but now Kyrie doesn't care about the spotlight. He's not like in fact, he kind of hides outside the spotlight. Maybe that's a little bit of his views and like the flat earth stuff. Now I'm in on that. You know, I'm a flat earther myself. So I appreciate when Kyrie does that. But the rest of our culture and mainstream media, globalist, Illuminati, they don't really like him saying that stuff. So they kind of keep him out of the spotlight naturally. I guess Kyrie's a bad example. Because he did complain that LeBron gets all the attention and that's why he wanted to get traded. Yeah, he was kind of a bitch for that. Like, dude, he's LeBron. He's from Akron. He's LeBron James. He's the best basketball player of all time. I'm sorry, Kyrie. Yes, the reporters are going to go to him first. Wouldn't you want that, though? Wouldn't you want to be on, like, if you're a superstar player, like, shit, I can go play with LeBron. He gets all the media attention. I'm just chilling, doing my thing. I don't have to talk to nobody really as much. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe and maybe part of it was winning, and Kyrie Irving wanted to prove he could win on his own without LeBron, and it didn't really work out. He kind of proved the opposite. He is kind of a Robin when it comes down to it. He's not like a guy that's going to lead your team to a championship by himself. But yeah, I don't know. If you could go back, if you could say, give me Kyrie Irving on the Cavs still, and then we would have never gotten Mitchell, but we would have been able to keep like Lauri Markkanen or some shit. Like if Kyrie just never left, I guess we wouldn't have the money to pay Garland. You can still have Colin Sexton coming off the bench too. The thing is, if Kyrie never left, what would the impact of our draft have been? We wouldn't have been able to draft the same players. But say we were deeper in the draft, like Kyrie probably would have kept us a fringe playoff team as long as we made some moves around him. We still would have been on the fringe, I'd say. But maybe not. They might have sucked. Or if Kyrie like sat out for a year and we just said, hey, we're tanking. We just lost LeBron fucking James. We deserve to tank. Who knows? I mean, they could still be going on that run. If Kyrie would have just stuck with the Cavs. I think LeBron was bouncing after those 4 years, though. I don't know. Would LeBron just have been like, if he would have done the same thing as Kobe? Like maybe, yeah, I had that little 4-year hiatus in Miami to go do my thing. But then I went back to Cleveland and stayed there the rest of my career. Might have been a good look for LeBron. I'm not sure. Dude was already in the spotlight and he really helping put Cleveland on the map. I don't think he didn't need to hold this whole LA legacy move. I know he felt like he did, but I think he could have stuck around in Cleveland. But I don't know why he's LeBron. I mean, obviously different situation than Damian Lillard, but I mean, both guys. I don't know. They're thinking about their legacy and how people talk about them, but like, how much do you really care? Like, Damian Lillard shouldn't care. He shouldn't have this thing where, oh, I need to go to a championship team so I can get a ring, so people don't talk shit on me like Charles Barkley. Are you really that worried about what people are tweeting out and saying on Twitter and shit? They are, dude. They fucking are. It's the social media age. It's brainwash. Yeah. Yeah, Bucks are really struggling right now. 26-7. Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Oh, Bobby Portis popped a 3. That's how they got from 4-7. They have 3 buckets now. Oh, the odds are probably out of fucking control. Yeah, good point, Polly. Let's look at that. That's fun. There we go. Cavs getting that bucket. We're getting hella buckets tonight. Dude, Lillard, that was some dumb shit, too. Lillard he does that bait shit. That's what I like about Mitchell. He doesn't do that bait shit. See, he drives to the fucking hoop and makes the fucking layup like a man. He doesn't try to do that. Lillard just did this shit where he just kind of runs towards the paint and just throws the ball up randomly, trying to hope for contact. It's like, that's not basketball. You're not trying to. Basketball is you shoot the ball, try to put it in the hoop, not leap into a guy to get fouled so you get 2 free throws. Now, I get that that's part of the game and it's strategy, but they got to fix that rule. If an offensive guy initiates contact, it's not a fucking foul. If he leaps into you and shoots. Well, there's Lillard with a bucket. He heard me talking shit. Oh, here's crazy eyes. Bobby Portis, the fadeaway shot. He short-dicked it. Cavs ball. Yeah. See, there goes Isaac Okoro. In that fast offense, he's been good on that aspect of offense in his career for Isaac Okoro. Whenever you have like a fast break or you're running a quick offense after getting a rebound and you're pushing it, his explosiveness really comes in hand. It's the rest of his offensive game. You know, he has gotten better at the catch and shoot. So he can kind of be considered a little bit of a 3-and-D guy, but he's still really mainly just a D guy. And whatever you get on him from offense is bonus points. But there's a few times off the dribble this year I've seen him take people to the rack and, you know, finish aggressively and actually put the ball in the hoop. I don't know if he'll ever be a guy that's a threat to create his own offense. He's more of a beneficiary, but that's a great guy to have on your team. Dude that can slash to the hoop, get open, give you some layups, do a little bit of catch and shoot, and mainly just be a stud on defense. Just be an absolute shutdown defender. Oh, the worst winning record is .108. And the Pistons are what? What's their win percentage? Fuck. I think it was right around that. Well, let's just do it ourselves. They're 4-36. So out of 40 games, they've won 4. All right, they're at .1 right now. They're at .1 on the dot. Damn, Lillard missing another one, man. Just an easy little Daisy Dollop little floater, and he couldn't get it. Oh, there you go. Timeout. Hell yeah, Tristan Thompson coming into the game. TT. So wait, who the fuck wears 13? Did they give him his number? For some reason, I thought Mitchell wore number 13. I don't know why. I said that the other day, and then I was thinking, like, did I really say he was number 13? Like, what the fuck? So now, Ricky Rubio had it. So TT, he's got it back. Yeah. Rubio, I feel bad. I mean, he kind of had to retire. I guess he was having some mental health issues, but whatever. Well, I picked a good night to wear. Every time I wear this jersey, I'm like, fuck, dude, he's number 12 now. But they got TT in his old jersey tonight. Let's go. That looks a lot better. Because now we can pretend like it's prime Tristan Thompson and get some championship nostalgia going for the Cavs fans like me. Damn, we also play the Bucks the 24th and 26th. That's like in a week. 10 days. We got to play them twice. Twice in like 3 days. All right, Cavs did bring in a bunch of bench guys, so let's see what they got. Sam Merrill's been real good lately. Max Strus still out there. Is that the one guy we kept from our starting lineup is Strus? Yeah. They don't have Mobley. Lillard with the catch and shoot three. So here's where it could get a little sketchy for the Cavs. Lillard staying out there on the floor. And the only starter we kept in was Max Strus. Now you do get Karis LeVert in off the bench. That's good. And this Sam Merrill's dude has been going off, and Niang can shoot. I would just be worried about them on the defensive end. And there is Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder is back. 28-14. The Bucks 50% behind the Cavs. Oh, Nick, change that, dude. Change that. There's Connaughton with 3. Yeah, if they start, there's plenty of time. That's true. What's up, Clips 46? Yeah, they could come back. Cavs have kind of known to blow leads, too. Oh, fuck. There's Lillard with the steal and the layup. Easy. They are on a run right now. Soon as we put in our bench, guys, man. Jesus Christ. All right, they gave us a freebie. Niang with the floater. There we go. That was a nice little freebie. We needed that one. Uh-oh, Connaughton shooting again, and he fucking made it. God damn it. That put him within 8 points just like that. All right, come on. We just got to solidify a little bit. Yeah, take some time off the clock. Let's see what Karis has got cooking. Oh, they're going to isolate with Karis. Oh, boy, he's got to pass it out. Niang doing all sorts of spinning and fading and making the shot. Okay. I usually get a little nervous when Niang has the ball in his hands. 1 second left for Jay Crowder. Does not really get off a shot in time. All right, the Cavs will hold a 10-point lead going into the second. I don't know if we're going to send that same rotation out there because that was not looking good. Honestly, you can kind of attribute this lead to Donovan Mitchell. He's got about 10 points. Oh, no, Mitchell's got 14. So, yeah, the reason we're winning is Donovan Mitchell right now. As soon as he came off, we were in trouble. But if we get a couple threes from Merrill, dunk from Thompson, a couple of nice plays from LeVert, we'll be all set. Dean Wade's been an interesting guy for the Cavs. When there's injuries, he can come in and start at power forward. He's kind of like the homeless version of Kevin Love. He might be better at defense, honestly. He might legit be a better defender than Kevin Love. Lillard only with 7 points, 3 of 10. So like I said, sometimes guys like him, you get a lot of missed shots too. Middleton 0 for 4. Yeah, the Bucks have started off on a rough shooting night, so that I would be wary of that for the Cavs. If they start shooting a little bit better, we might be in trouble. We haven't really attempted many threes yet. A couple guys have an attempt or two. Bucks seem to be kind of throwing them up. Yeah, there's 4 players with 2 3-point attempts. And another 3 guys with 1. So yeah, they're 4 of 11 from 3. Cavs are 2 of 7. What were them odds looking like now? Cavs minus 298 money line, Bucks plus 220. So yeah, Cavs spread right now is 6 points. So it looks like the sports books as well as the gambling community seems to like the Cavs as it stands right now. I've been interested in these sorts of money lines lately. These massive ones. The Celtics are up by 11 on the Spurs at home. They're going to win the fucking game. So, like, they're going to win. You might as well see what you can get. But you really need to have in a lot of money to make this shit work. $1,000 on the Celtics would win you $47. Now, the fact that they're only down by like 9 points right now, it does scare you, but it's the Spurs and they're at home. Yeah, they could lose, and sometimes that's why on the long term, this type of shit actually does not work. Because, yeah, think about that. I think I've talked about this before. Because in your mind, you might think, well, what if you just did these types of bets all the time, these for sure bets? There's going to be enough times that those bets lose, and you lose that big amount of money, that it will not be profitable in the long run. So look at this. You're betting the Celtics right now $1,000 to win $35. If you're trying to just bet, if you're trying to stack bets like this and get your for sure payout, to get to your original amount that you risked, you would need to win that bet, 28 times? 28 times 35. No, times 35. Okay, I did something. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. It equals about 1,000. Cool. So you'd have to do 28 of these types of bets before you got to your 1,000. 28. You'd have to get 28 of them in a row. Now you're technically profiting along the way as long as you don't lose. The problem is eventually you're going to take you're going to take $1,000 hit. If you're trying to bet $1,000 at a time, Sure, you're only making $25 on the bet, but they're going to win 90% of the time. The problem is that 10% that you lose blows your shit. You're going to end up losing one of these bets probably 1 in every 10 times. It's just going to happen. Might be more. And on the long term, that wrecks you. You end up on the, so what if you win? That might sound good. Okay, you win 26 out of 28 times. That's great. You lost $2,000. You lost money. You end up losing money in that scenario. Even though you won 26 out of 28 times, because the way the odds set up, those 2 losses drain you. So yeah, you really can't win. Like there's no way to win, even betting these easy ones that seem easy. Enough of the time those will fail. I mean, I guess maybe if you could find ones like this, Heat versus Raptors. Raptors up by 23. They're giving you negative 10,000. So you take your $1,000. You're only going to get 10 for this one, but you are probably going to get those $10. But again, even this one, Raptors kind of stink. Just because they're up by 23 on the Heat. Actually, that's 33. They're up by 33 on the Heat. And the spread is currently 22. So to get the Raptors money line right now, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. But again, even with these ones, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe you could game it. You could try, but you're going to lose one of these eventually. It's going to blow your payroll. You're going to blow your profits just like that. It's all going to be gone. Oh, shit. Here's Sam Merrill pulling up from 3. The deep sniper. All right. He missed it. Karras is wide fucking open and misses the 3. LeVert's one of those J.R. Smith types of dude that shoots better with a guy in his face. Cavs did score some points here to open up the quarter, so they kind of mitigated all the points that the Bucks ran up at the end of that first quarter. There you go, Sam Merrill finding TT. Tristan Thompson, my dude. Hell yeah. Cavs going heavy in the paint tonight. 26 points in the paint. Bucks only have 10. Man, Middleton missing a shot. Looked like a pretty easy one. He was driving to the hoop right before he got to the paint, stepped back, threw up a little bunny, couldn't get it. Yep, they leave the shooter Nang open and he pops it. Bucks got to call a timeout now. And just like that, the Cavs are up by 21 points. Way to open up the second quarter and tear shit up. With the backups out there. I think they even took out Strus. Yeah, Craig Porter was in there. They didn't have any starters. Usually you keep a starter out there. Like at any point in the game, there's at least one starter on the floor. You don't usually have like a sweeping bench change. That's the value in starting Isaac Okoro over LeVert. LeVert's always been more of a come off the bench guy. Yeah, LeVert technically, is he good enough to be like a maybe not a small forward, but like a star shooting guard? If you put him in that scenario, he could potentially be a star shooting guard. But he's not in that scenario on the Cavs. But he's getting like 16 points a game coming off the bench. So, I mean, he's doing something right. And 4 assists, too. 4 assists, 16 points. Only 1 game started. They might end up starting him in the playoffs, but I'd rather have Okoro out there to lock shit up and bring in Karras off the bench. Or I guess they would start Max Struss. So if everybody's healthy, they'd start Max Struss. Or, dude, you could have... Nah, you need Struss's shooting out there with the starters. That'd be crazy, though. You could bring both LeVert and Struss off the bench and take out both Garland and Mitchell. I think it makes more sense to start Strus and then stagger Mitchell and Garland. Obviously, you get like your first 6 starting minutes, and then you start switching it up. And then for like the last 6 minutes of the game, you make sure they're both out there. I like this team, though. This is a good Cleveland Cavs team this year. We've had some injuries, but I think we started to figure shit out. Last time I heard, we were in a pretty good spot. Yeah, we're 4th. Yeah, we did win 5 in a row. If you win 5 in a row, I mean, we went from 8 to 4, just like that. Now we're in striking distance of the 76ers or even the Bucks. If we keep winning. Do it again. Give me another 5. But yeah, it was about time to pass up the Pacers. The Cavs better than the Heat. I mean, I know as it stands right now, we have a very small... Why we... Oh, they have one more loss and one more win. But the way it works out, it gives us the winning percentage. Technically, we're tied, though, I think. Oh, the Heat fans, they probably wanted Siakam, huh? Tyler Hero, 22 points per game this year. Bam, 21. Butler, 21. Robinson's kind of giving them something. They still have Caleb Martin. Kevin Love giving them 10 points off the bench in 19 minutes. Richardson and Lowry still hanging around. Yeah, I don't know. This Jackass guy seems like he's pretty good out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't think we're better than... we're probably not better than the Heat. It's pretty close, though. Who's our 3 best players? Mitchell, Garland, and probably, Mobley. Mitchell, Garland, and Mobley, or Tyler Hero, Adebayo, and Butler. This is kind of more balanced, huh? Bam is probably a little bit better than Mobley right now. Man, Hero does get 4.4 assists, too, and almost 6 rebounds. Would you rather have Darius Garland or Tyler Hero? I mean, I'd pick Darius Garland because I'm a Cavs homer. Although Tyler Hero is a white guy. I mean, he's literally a hero. He's white and he's good at basketball. That's heroic. And then the superstar, Jimmy Butler versus Mitchell. Who would you rather have there? Probably Jimmy Butler. He's got a lot more experience championship-wise. He's won a champion. No, he hasn't won one. They never pulled... No, they never... He's been to 2 of them, though. Recently. Been to 2 finals. Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me about the article, Polly. I was interested in that. Bro, how many times I gotta tell, dude, Rumble, you know the website Rumble? They just keep sending me fucking email notifications and they will not stop. I've told them to stop. I'm subscribed to the Patriot Party news for hourly updates. No, I'm not. Here. Manage your subscriptions here. Oh, they're making me do all this signing in. Oh, fuck you guys. Like, my email is just loaded with rumble. All right, well, the Cavs are kicking ass, so we have plenty of time to discuss random things here. Huge chunk of seabed. We claimed a chunk of the sea. So the United States claimed an area twice the size of California, securing rights to potentially resource-rich seabeds at a time when Washington is ramping up efforts to safeguard supplies of minerals key to future technologies. Yeah, we're trying to make sure you get all the precious metals needed to make semiconductors. Because you know how many products we have out there that waste semiconductors. All this, smart that, wasting all of our shit. Man, we got to get smarter with that stuff. Fuck climate change, dude. That's what we need to be talking about. Like, there's just some technologies that we do not fucking need. And some of it's cool, and I don't disagree with all of it. But then who really should decide, okay, there's this gizmo gadget. Joe Smith, it's his favorite thing in the world, this gizmo gadget. And they're going to stop making it? And Joe Smith can't get his gizmo gadget anymore that we decided was wasting semiconductors and was not an essentially needed product? I don't know if that's fair to Joe Smith. I don't think we should take Joe Smith gizmo gadget away from him. That's draconian. Socialist. To kind of say like, oh, you know what? Your smart shoes, we're going to stop making smart shoes because it's a waste of semiconductor. You already have normal shoes. But what if Joe Smith, like, he wakes up and that's his thing? He likes using his smart shoes. I don't know. I guess that's kind of hard because I am kind of a free market. I'm like a social capitalist. I'm a socialist capitalist. I'm both. I believe in the free market and free enterprise and the ability to make large amounts of money, but I think it should be capped. No one really needs more than $50 million annually. Once you're making $50 million, like at that point, we have to come up with things to sell you in order to spend your money. Like we have to come up with these luxury items. Okay, Gucci purse, which I know these people, some of these men these days like their Gucci purses. How did that become like a hood gangster thing? Purses, dude. It's hilarious. I feel bad. Like the old heads in the hood, man, they got to be pissed. Like y'all going around acting tough, think it's cool to shoot people while you're wearing a purse. I think it's very cowardly to be willing to take someone's life. I mean, to teach someone a lesson is one thing. If you have to resort to violence, okay. But it's just senseless. Oh, shit. There's Donovan Mitchell with a 3. We're rolling tonight. Damn, Mitchell, 19 points. Bucks tonight, their offense has just been desperately launching threes for the most part. Like, they're really not looking... They look lost without Giannis. And Lillard, he's slacking. Like, whenever you look up, he's bad body language. He's a punk. Like, this whole shit where, oh, I'm Damian Lillard. I want to be on a championship team. I won't play for nobody else. Only the team I want to play for. I'll cause problems if you don't send me to the Miami Heat. And then you're out here with bad body language, being pouty, not acting like a championship level player. Yeah, fuck off with that shit, Lillard. He's not a championship caliber player. He's just like a James Harden, or I don't know, Donovan Mitchell seems like he kind of has like that championship DNA to him. But it's never happened. I get that he's been on the Jazz, but they've had some good teams that could potentially go deeper in the playoffs, and they haven't. But some guys, like the Harden types, they like act like they're about winning in championships, but when it really comes down to like you're back against the wall, like they don't do shit. I'm choking. Yeah, nothing came up when I looked into the article. But yeah, this seems like to me it has to do with semiconductors. And they want this ocean land for the precious metals that are needed to make good semiconductors. Because that's going to be a real issue. Because they're not going to slow down on smart technology and this and that. And these robots too. Just to make one damn robot. That shit that Tesla had where they were testing the car. Y'all see that, dude? I don't know if that shit was real or not. Let me see if I can find that. All right, here it is. I found it. I guess the Cybertruck is bulletproof. I seen this video and they were using these robots. I think that video I saw was fake. Here it is. Tesla bot. They do have these. Like, is this CGI? Is this a joke? I don't want to get tricked again. Remember that Chibi dude? That Chibi guy? I was freaking out. I'm like, look at this AI dancing robot. And then we found out it was just a retarded person. No, like literally they were mentally challenged. I'm not being mean there. You know what's funny? Retard used to be the PC version of like mentally disabled. That's what I heard from someone older. They said that retard was actually widely accepted. If you said like, oh, he's mentally disabled, like, oh no, don't say that. He's just retarded. He's just a little retarded. I don't know. It has a ring to it though. I can see why it got picked up as a derogatory term. Like, you retard. It just has a good, some words are good as insults. Just slips off the tongue real nice. But yeah, let's see. This doesn't really look that real to me. Are these Tesla bots real or what? I don't like that. Especially because it's Tesla doing it. I don't like that at all, man. They're starting to feel like fucking Skynet, dude. I mean, it's one thing if you want to make a self-driving car and whatever else Tesla does. I know Musk has a few different companies. And then I don't care if you want to come up with a Cybertruck, but they're starting to do other shit. No, this is real, man. Yeah. Okay, Musk's video of Tesla robot folding shirts has people questioning if the footage is real. Musk says that Optimus, his name is Optimus, he cannot yet do this automatically. This is stuff I've been talking about, though. Even if this is just a video, like they have these. Remember, they're 10 years ahead in technology. Yeah, no, this is the prototype. So they don't have like an army of these things that we know about. Oh, they definitely have an army of these things underground. But see, why? It's a car company. You don't need to make robots too. Just work on your cars, bro. Oh, it folded a shirt and people were saying it. Oh, there's no way it could fold a shirt, dude. That's not that crazy. Like this robot, based on technology I've seen, this thing right here, this Tesla bot, does not seem that crazy at all. In fact, I think they have these where they put human looking and feeling skin on it, and they can make a pretty good face, and they can make it almost distinguishable from a human. I think that they can already do that for sure. Who knows? Could be they could be amongst us, folks. They could be amongst us. Don't you just want to fight it? Like, fuck you, Terminators. We won't let you take over. Real quick, though, basketball-wise, going back to this, Cavs up by 25 points at halftime. Middleton, and a night when they really needed him to play well, he's 0 of 7. 1 rebound and 2 assists and 3 fouls. He's in foul trouble. So, yeah, not looking good for him. Lillard only has 10 points. They needed him, too. Yeah, the whole night, Lillard has just seen cloudy. As soon as the Cavs went up like 6-0, like 6-0 ain't shit. You still got a ball, dude. His body language. I wouldn't want Lillard on my team. I mean, if you could just have him for free, obviously I'd take him, but he doesn't seem like a fighter. Seems like a bitch. Silicon Valley is racing to create the first generation of humanoid robots. So they're all fighting to do it. We know right now that they're trying to get these humanoid robots out there. And we also know they're 10 years ahead of us. At least 10 years ahead. At least 5. We'll call it 5. At least 5 years worth of technology ahead of us that they keep secret. Now, I do see, let's not just be pure tinfoil hat and say, oh my God, the robots are taking over. Perhaps these could be useful. If it can fold clothes, sweep the floor, do the dishes, generally take care of all the annoying housework that you don't want to do. It could also like jerk you off. So, I mean, it might fucking come in handy, literally. Might come in handy. Yeah, having a robot that could like do your chores and beat you off. I don't want to complain about that. If I wasn't so goddamn busy, I would be like, fuck that, no. But trying to do everything that I do and then keep things clean and on top of stuff, I like I like a clean place. And I have a daughter that I have 50% custody of. So when I have my daughter, shit gets messy pretty quick. I don't even bother cleaning the first day because I know it's just going to get messed up the next day. So whenever she leaves, I have to do a clean. And it'd be nice if my robot could do that for me. So what are all the different Tesla products? What has he... Because I know he has a bunch of ideas and a bunch of things he's trying to do. Like he has that other company called the Boring Company. I don't know if that still exists. But what all is he putting under the Tesla umbrella? List. Oh yeah, they got their solar panels that they're selling. Okay, vehicles. They have the Model S. I don't know how I feel about the Cybertruck, man. I heard somebody saying because the way it's shaped, it's going to get dented a bunch. Like it's a dent magnet. Like, do they mean that in the truck getting dented or you might dent other people? I don't know. I can't tell if it looks cool or not. It kind of looks sick, but calling that a truck, there's no bed to it. Maybe this pops up or slides up or something in the back. And like, is it the shape? Is that aerodynamic? I would assume it is. At least somewhat. But is it less aerodynamic than a traditional car? Probably. Shape like that? I don't know. It's got to be something to it. But like, does that look cool? Like, I think the main appeal is not the aerodynamics or speed. Like, it's a Tesla product and it looks fucking cool. The shininess, yeah. Yeah, dude, it'd be pretty cool to drive one of these around, bro. Pulling up in a Tesla truck, you'd look pretty cool. Okay, they got the semi truck. So they got all these cars, a truck, a semi truck. Energy products, the Powerwall Plus. It's a smart wall. That's fucking gay. What does that do? What does the Powerwall do? It's just a wall. It's just a wall for rich people's mansions. What the... Does anyone know what the fucking power... It's a home battery that stores solar energy so you can use it on demand and to self-power your home. I think that's pretty legit. I don't see... Some people grabble, like some people on the right wing get pissy about solar panels. I don't see any... I don't have an issue. I don't see how you could have it. It's a different way to get energy. I've heard some people like their main argument, well, it's not efficient, it doesn't work. Well, it does work now. You can power your home. And even if you live in Ohio, you can switch to solar. You can have some you save money. You save a shit ton of money. What you do is you have one of these solar companies, you buy a solar panel, you buy it, it's fucking yours. Here's how you get solar energy. You buy it and they're expensive. They're like 20 grand, which makes most people say like, what the fuck, dude? That's a lot more than my monthly payment. But here's the thing. They finance it. It's a loan. They basically write you a $20,000 loan or however much your panels cost. They break that loan down over like 5-10 years. Your monthly payment ends up being less than what you were paying for your energy. And since it's a loan, it's fixed. It's a fixed price you're paying every single month. If you happen to make a come up or something, you can pay it off and avoid interest. And after that loan is up, you have free energy. So that money that you've been paying monthly, it's like renting versus owning a house. That money you've been paying monthly could be building up towards equity. In the same way home ownership works now, energy works that way too with solar panels. So it is kind of a smart investment. And like if the grid goes down, you're just chilling, you still have power and internet and shit. Hell yeah. Custards. I can't tell how much I swear. Sometimes I see other people's streams and I say they swear too much and they're pushing it. And I don't know. I think when I first started, I did that. I try not to swear unless it's like time to swear. But also I swear a lot just talking. Like when I'm here, when I have my daughter here and I'm doing a stream, that's when I realize like, holy fuck, I do swear a lot. There it is. Boom. Damn it. Stop. Whenever something off-putting happens, like something surprising or like, dang it, I didn't want that to happen. I can't help it. You tried to get on Shark Tank with a solar panel amplifier, focuses more light on the panel. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, like how you use what's that called? A magnifying glass. You can use a magnifying glass to like burn bugs alive and shit. You just put that on top of the panel and it like increases the light. That's pretty smart. You could really amplify some shit. Interesting, Polly. They didn't let you on? You didn't get to talk to Mark Cuban? Imagine me on Shark Tank. I made up some product and lied just to get on and call them all a bunch of globalist shills. Or who's that blonde chick, Laura? I walk past Laura and drop like a Magnum condom, be like, oopsies, that's not part of my demonstration. I'm so sorry, Laura. Let me pick that up for you. My Magnum condom. So yeah, then they got their charger walls. So they got solar panel stuff. They got charging centers for the cars. They have gigafactories. I can buy a gigafactory from Tesla. I don't understand that. You can just buy a factory. They sell factories. How much is it? I want to buy a factory. What should we make? Weapons to fight the New World Order? Fuck yeah, dude. They also have stores. That doesn't count as a product, bro. Your store. Your service, that doesn't count. Okay, AI, they have their robotics. They have their fucking robot. Hold on, let's flip this upside down. Come on. What's up, Giants fan 56? Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's a good stream so far. My Cleveland Cavaliers are really getting it done tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, the Bucks are missing Giannis Antetokounmpo, but the Cavs are missing Darius Garland and Evan Mobley, so it really evens out. So we're really taking it to them. All right, can I flip this thing? What? We're doing some conspiracy stuff now. How do I... Can I flip this? No. There should be a way to... You know what? Let's have a better idea. Come on, this computer's too slow for me, dude. I'm always pushing this thing. All right. Dun, dun, dun. What is it? Bro, it's a hat. It's like the Jester Joker hat. It's like it's a Jester hat. Or no, dude, that looks like a witch. It's witchcraft. Tesla is witchcraft, bro. That looks like a witch's hat. Ooh. We've talked about how AI seems to have some sort of dark spiritual influence to it. I need to do another show on that. I think we did pretty good on that one. We did a show about how AI is influenced by basically the devil. We basically made a point that the AI was the devil. And I kind of forget what exactly we were saying about that. But there is some gravy to it. It's not just me being a crazy conspiracy theorist. I don't think there's such thing as a crazy conspiracy theorist. I think a lot of these things have a lot to them. There's a lot of gravy. Let the gravy flow and let the truth be known. All right, so really all it is Tesla. They have a robot. They make factories. They make stuff for charging their car. They make the car, and they make solar panels. And that's it. I figured they were going to have more than that, actually. You got denied? You smoked a tainted cigarette that gave you a hoarse voice? So they didn't let you on Shark Tank? You don't have a pineal gland, Polly? But that's like your spiritual, that's where the soul is. You have a soul, Polly. Maybe your soul is somewhere else. I think they're lying to you. They're trying to make you think you don't have a soul. It's the globalists. Oh, damn. Yeah, how do you go to sleep? So you just take melatonin then? I probably don't make melatonin at this point. I take so much of it. Yeah. I got something wrong with my melatonin for sure. It does not kick in when it's supposed to kick in. I'm trying to reset and fix my sleep schedule. It's all fucking jacked up right now. That is freaky though. Like it's all this like car, new age, decent stuff, and then Boom, an AI robot. Why did they have to have the fucking AI robot? They literally made Terminator. Look, it's fucking Terminator. They're coming, man. They're coming. Damn, 75-44. So to start off the third, it has gotten worse for the Bucks. Any symbolism on these things that we can see? What is this? It looks like some fucking symbolism. Let's see more pictures of these motherfucker. What is it called? It's called the Tesla bot, right? Yeah, see, they're already trying to make it look more and more human. But they already have the capability of making a indistinguishable humanoid robot. They can already do it. They're yanking our chains. Wow. It's like some Star Wars shit. Like, just like, think of all of the materials that went into making this thing that we could have allocated better to fit the needs of our society. Now, if these things are going to be walking around passing out food to the homeless or something, I don't know. Maybe they could be good, but it just seems like a waste. Like, we really don't need this. Just do your own laundry and fold your own clothes, and we'll keep low-wage jobs. Let's not get rid of low-wage jobs and create a freaking welfare state. At that point, the concept of money would just fall apart. If we had universal basic income, money would just, it wouldn't be the same. Because they'd have to print so much money and add so much money to our fucking economy in order to do that. Unless they want to, hell, we could already have a UBI if they didn't give all the money to Ukraine and to the Jews. Shit. So let's see this guy in action. Think, man, it just bothers me. All I see there is, damn, they wasted a lot of precious metals making these things that we just don't need. I get that it's kind of cool, but we got to start thinking about this stuff. I mean, we read that article about how the United States had to do some shady shit in order to get some ocean land that potentially might have precious resources. So there's already this grabble going on in the background that nobody really talks about. Maybe a little bit. It was kind of newsworthy, the semiconductor shortage, when all those PC parts were super expensive. What was that? Is that around this? It was like 2 years ago around this time, I think. Something like that. I can't remember when that was, but it was really popular in the news. It was a really popular topic. Semiconductor shortage. And then you flip that upside down and it's a witch's hat. I can't be the first one to figure that out, right? That flipped the Tesla logo upside down, found out that it was a witch's hat. Let's see. Oh, they're slowing down my internet right now. No, I don't want the... I just want a normal search. Why can't I just do a normal search, bro? Look, I'm going to try to do a normal search of Tesla witch hat. And they just take me right to the images. I might be the first one. They don't want you to know. I'm really the only one that flipped the Tesla logo upside down, found out that it was a witch's hat. The Tesla logo is meant to resemble a cross-section of an electric motor. Tesla logo upside down. See, look at that. Oh, it actually looks like an IUD. Somebody said the Tesla logo upside down is a KKK hood. It all makes sense now. Maybe see if there's any symbolism behind an upside down T. Perpendicular. Is it this uptack? Yeah, we get that it kind of looks like an IUD. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I'm trying to find if there's something weird about an upside down T. It's also called an uptack or falsum, the upside down T. The truth value false, or a logical constant denoting propulsion in logic that is always false. Ooh. There's nothing real juicy. I'm trying to find a good angle on this one. I usually can. There's really no like spiritual meaning for an upside down T, I don't think. Although the Tesla T logo is properly, it's a T in proper position. So I don't know why it would matter. Yeah, it wouldn't matter if it was upside down. Nah, scrap that. So yeah, we thought this thing looked fake as heck, but this might be real. These robots shooting the guns. Dude, would you trust that thing with a gun and shit? This looks like a freaking horror movie. This looks like Black Mirror, not, oh, cool, we did a experiment to show that the Tesla truck is bulletproof. This is not some like fun, yay, TikTok video. This is like Terminator is going to be real. I guess it is bulletproof, though. The windows and everything, huh? I still can't decide that truck if it looks cool or not. It's so hard to tell. Cavs up by 31. They're cruising tonight. They've been hot lately. They have not been a team that you want to face at this moment, even without Darius Garland, and he'll be back. He's been cleared, so watch the fuck out. His assists are a little low this year. We have a lot of guys helping out, though. Strauss is getting 3.8. Mitchell's getting 5.8. LeVert's getting 4. Mobley and Allen both have 3 apiece. So we're really just kind of sharing the ball. We don't just have one guy facilitating. Last year, Garland had a lot more. He had like 9 assists a game. They ran the offense a little bit different. Yeah, he had 7.8 assists per game. And the year before that, 8.6. His 3-point percentage is down a little bit this year to 34%. For his career, he's at 38. But his shooting from the field is up. He's at 47% and shoots 45% from the entire field for his career. So, I mean, yeah, you can get nitty gritty all you want. Everything kind of checks out for Garland. I mean, he is averaging almost 2 less assists this year, but that could just be we're playing different offense. I don't think that's anything on Darius Garland. Man, there you go. Jared Allen catches a pass in the paint, draws some attention, and finds a man back door. Isaac Okoro. Yeah, who knows what else? That's just what you hear about. That's just what they tell you. I'll be right back. Yeah, let's see this shit. How far are we into the stream? Can I do more Kratom? 147. 3 minutes left. Yeah, it's time for some more Kratom. I'll be right back. Just a little bit. Holy shit. Every time I look up, this just keeps getting worse. Yeah, that's 40. We always blow out the Bucks. This happens a few times. Like, there's always one game that we blow them out. They're usually without Giannis, so I mean, I'll give them a break. But again, this is not like, oh, Cavs winning, Bucks don't have Giannis. Like, no, we don't have Garland or Mobley. So that's like, okay, give them back Giannis, but take away their two next best players. Probably Lillard and Lopez. Overall, I'd say. In terms of impact to the team, yeah. Lopez's defense, Lillard's offense. That's their two best next players. Take them out. And then you have what? Antetokounmpo, Middleton, Portis. It's okay. No, that's not really doing it. Yeah, that's tough. So what? That'd be like, all right, we're all top 6 teams here in the East. We can compare. That would be like the Bucks without Lillard and Lopez beating the Celtics, who would be just missing Tatum by 40 points. No Lillard, no Lopez. You're playing the Celtics. Jason Tatum's out, but they have everybody else. And then you're the Bucks, and you're beating that team by 40. The Celtics are still pretty good. They still got Jaylen Brown shit. That's what the equivalent is of this game. Cavs are without 2 of their top 3 players. Bucks are just missing their best guy. I don't know. Who's that worse for? Just because of how good Mitchell is and how we have other players, I think it's worse for the Bucks to lose Giannis, to not have Giannis, than it is for the Cavs to be missing Garland and Mobley. Not by that much, though, but just because of the way the teams are constructed. What's up, Kenny? Yeah, this is a fucking blowout. This is like Taco Bell. Blow out your ass. Taco Bell doesn't give me diarrhea. I don't know why everyone always says that. I get a bunch of diarrhea if I like drink a whole thing of eggnog. Oh God, just comes out exactly the same as it came in. All right, let's chug the kratom. Polly says, while working at a newspaper, I turned back on the machine that the engineer was working on. His hand was inside it. He yanked it out before he got hurt, but I think he started telling operators. But it wasn't your fault. Damn. Some of those like newspaper making places and shit like that, like the factories, dude, you can get messed up. I worked at a job where they had these giant mechanical presses to make like little screws and shit and fasteners. And like the big press machines, it like presses down the metal and like squishes it. They had a lot of safeguards. Like if your hand was in there, theoretically the machine would not close. Like it wouldn't. There's like these little, but you have to keep messing with the shit too to keep it working. And you had to keep shit like oiled. You had to keep oil on stuff, spray it with oil. That was an okay job experience. $15 an hour though, man. Where's my contract? I need a 5-year deal. I need a Patrick Mahomes deal. All right, this won't get the fuck out of here, but whatever. So this happened back. Oh, this happened recently, December 28th, 2023. They're literally attacked. Oh, one of them wasn't shut off. It pinned him against a surface. The claw dug into his back and arm. Dude, I'd be pissed because you can't. It's a stupid fucking machine. It's super strong. You can't do anything. You're just at will to it. I'd be like, fuck these machines. I'd go break the AI. Start smashing the main computer. Like, bitch, you stupid computer. All I gotta do is pour water on you. You'll be done for. Oh, this was from 2 years ago that they brought it up now. Oh, I see. So it was really just one of these, like one of these arms that works on a car. And then the media took it and tried to say it was one of those fucking what does he call it? Optimus. He tried to say it was the Tesla bot, their AI robot. That's what the media tried to spin it, or people on Twitter, like, oh, one of his robots attacked. Really, it was just a fuck up with one of these, which is still sketchy, man. These things do be fucking up. And it can be very dangerous for anyone involved. You were pretty good at that one. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't when I worked at the machine press, I didn't really do anything that impressive. Cuz it would like measure your efficiency. You'd have to like log it on the anytime you did anything, you had to like log it on a computer and it would track your efficiency, and my rating was never good. I'm more of a meticulous worker. I don't like to just like the you had to work fast, and I like to make sure everything's done properly instead of fast. But yeah, that shit was a little above my pay grade. I mean, it was only a $15 an hour job. But as loud as fuck, you get covered in oil, your clothes start to smell like oil, your car smells like oil. Your foot, like you got to keep using your foot. It's like a little pedal. Your foot hits a pedal, and that's what tells the machine to go down. And then it goes up, and then you hit it again, and it goes down. And you keep hitting your foot on that pedal just to keep it going. So you can get into a rhythm and do it really quick. And sometimes you got to like hit it, it presses, and then you got to like grab. Or sometimes you like hit it, it presses, and then you got to like add another piece of the metal. So like you got to be in that rhythm where you're doing it quick. And I didn't like doing that. I put it in there, kind of make sure it's in there properly, make sure my hand's out of it, and then hit the button. But yeah, I knew I was in over my head because they started like, so basically what would happen is each person, you get assigned to a machine. So at some point, like they were training me to have my own machine. Like you're going to run this one from now on. So this giant machine, you got to like feed these giant metal coils into it. And all this shit's super heavy. This is all like metal and heavy stuff. So you got to have stuff to move shit. So all that you're working with these old, like little cart thingies to lift the giant, and then you got to change the bit in these giant fucking presses. So there's like this 1,000-pound piece of metal that I have to like somehow get onto this thing and then push that over to the machine and somehow install that shit. And I'm not good with tools or none of that. So it was, and then like, yeah, like the nitty gritty. Oh, it needs to be width is 0.43, length 0.56. And like you had to really, and then you would have to test, and you have to use this like test machine to make sure the screws and different pieces of metal were the proper size. Like it was too much. If you want to pay me $30 an hour to do that, okay, I'll learn. But working $15, dude, no. I mean, I'd do it if I knew how to fucking do that type of shit. I'd never done that type of shit before. And they're trying to set me up like I'm going to run my own thing. Like, hell no, dude. I mean, I could figure it out eventually. It would just take me a little bit longer for that type of stuff. But yeah, it's like okay, here's your work order for today. We need a metal fastener that's certain, perfect, dynamic. You need to make sure you have the perfect shape and length and width. And it'll be all this like a full like 5-page packet of all the specifics. There's just too much stuff to toy with and have to fix and update. It's not me. Oh, so you were you were the main guy? Some people were bad at it, so you had to step in. You're like the Donovan Mitchell. Keep the team going and on track. This is kind of dumb, going back to this Tesla shit. It is kind of dumb that the media just brought it up like that 2 years later. Saying trail of blood and keywords like that. Like, it was 2 years ago. It already happened. You missed your chance to rag on Tesla. Too late. Well, this game is really shitty. I guess it's getting closer, is it? It's 30 points now. And there's only 8 minutes left. We're going to be putting in all the backups and shit like that. All right, well, my mind's starting to draw some blanks, so that is all I have for this stream. The Cavs are going to get another big win. That's let's look at the schedule here. That's like, is this going to be 6 in a row here? Yeah. That's the thing about basketball. We, despite all the injuries, we stayed around 500. That's all you got to do. You're going to get rolling eventually. You're going to get a nice win streak and put yourself back in it. See how long we can keep this thing going. We got to play Atlanta, at Orlando, at Milwaukee, and then at Milwaukee twice. We are going to be on the road here. These were all home games that we won. And then we got a 4-game stretch. These Milwaukee games are going to be rough. I think we'll get one of them. We'll probably get one, if not both, of Atlanta or Orlando. And then Los Angeles coming to Cleveland, though. They got to come to Cleveland. We might be able to get them there. And then we get to play Detroit. Now, I could actually see Detroit getting a win. But, yeah, the Cavs should have that one. Oh, then we're going to be on TNT on February 1st. When's Valentine's Day? Fuck Valentine's Day. I've only had like 3 years of my life that I've had a Valentine. I fucking hate Valentine's Day. I hope everyone that has a Valentine has a terrible fight with their significant other and breaks up. I legitimately wish bad on all people's relationships. No, I'm just kidding. I am a little salty about Valentine's Day. It could really go fuck off. It's just another fucking social media where people are gonna be posting their shit with their how happy they are. Okay, yeah, you're so happy. You need to just look at me, share it with the world. Oh yeah, there was a corn silo at at the Chicken Shack. We had a corn silo. Well, it's basically like drowning. You get down in there and you're probably holding your breath. And then you think maybe you might be able to breathe because you're in corn and maybe there's a little space, and you just end up inhaling a bunch of corn and it just hurts like hell. Or actually, as soon as you open your mouth because of the pressure, because you fall into that shit and there's a lot of pressure. So as soon as you open your mouth, the corn just rushes into your body, and it would probably be pretty horrible. Jesus, that's fucked. But yeah, there was this thing that was like, here's what happens if somebody falls in. You gotta like call the fire department. It's just like, dude, at that point, if you fall in that shit, you're done. So don't fall in a corn silo. Stay far away from that shit. All right, but anyways, yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Saturday. I probably won't be around to stream this weekend, but we'll have some chat streams and stuff like that. Some shorts, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. As always, keep it real. Peace. Go Cavs. Big win.